All right, welcome back to the show. Reggie Bush, Mark Slareth, and Eddie House are back. Time to get antisocial. My favorite segment. All right, Darnell, our social media manager.
What's going on,
Y'all look at it.
Bro, you did some traps and some buys today?
Oh, no. You see him, don't you, Reg?
Fresh off the gym, huh?
Fresh off.
Well, you know what? If you played in the NFL, there'd be a random drug test every day.
No, you ain't talking slick.
Too big over there, bro. Too big behind that desk. Twitter Street.
Yes, sir. We're going to start off with the new look Browns. Yesterday, we talked about Greedy Williams already predicting the Super Bowl, and now OBJ is claiming that the Browns are gunning for the Cowboys title of America's team. Take a listen. All right, guys.
What did he say here? He said...
Basically, he was saying that he was showing that America's team, they're the new America's team, taking that title from the Cowboys. So I want to ask you guys, should the Cowboys be nervous?
No. Because
it's too early.
It ain't even about winning when it comes to the Cowboys. How long has it been since they won a Super Bowl? It's the star on the helmet.
Right.
And so unless ownership, it's the state of Texas, it's how, and look, football is a big deal in Ohio as well. But those Browns uniforms don't compare. People pick teams based on uniforms. I was a Los Angeles Rams fan as a kid because I loved the uniforms. Cowboys got better uniforms. They can't be Americans.
Yeah, it's you got to go through a decade of winning before you can even talk about being America's team. I think they can be the feel-good Cinderella team of the year.
Right.
But being America's team, that's going to take a lot more.
In September, they were the factory of sadness. Now in May, they're the America's team. They're delusional team. But Greedy Williams, a rookie, ain't put a squirt of piss in the bucket, is talking about winning a Super Bowl. This is the America's delusional team.
Eddie, what would you do, man, if a rookie came in and talking like that?
Ooh, we would be like, chill out, man. Chill out. You put too much heat on. You don't put too much smoke on. Right. I'll say they're the social media team in the NFL because you got he's polarizing OBJ, and then you got Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, how good is he on social media? You know, trolling his coach at one time. I mean, he's great. Jarvis Landry, the same thing. So
big personalities over there.
Yeah.
Social media's team.
Yeah.
We'll give you that title, OBJ.
Yes, sir. Yeah, moving on to Whitlock's guy, Jamal Charles, who spent majority of his career with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's currently their all-time leader in rushing yards, running for over 7,000 yards and 43 touchdowns during his tenure. He officially decided to hang up his cleats this week, and yesterday signed a one-day contract to retire as a Chief. And before he left, he got one last handoff from MVP Patrick Mahomes. Good moment here. So we know Charles had an injury-riddled career, but still believes he's a Hall of Famer. Whitlock, I'm gonna start with you. Is it crazy to think Jamal Charles is a Hall of Famer?
Why y'all putting me on the spot?
That's your guy.
I know. And I got to be honest, though.
Speak for yourself.
This ain't Terrell Davis. Where the Super Bowl rings at, Jamal? Where was the parade at? I mean, this ain't Gale Sayers.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't see. I see Ring of Honor in his future with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
But Hall of Fame, no.
Yeah, I would agree, Ring of Honor. I think it'll be a little tough. As I was just looking through the list of like a lot of the great running backs who've come before him who are not even in the Hall of Fame yet.
Right.
I think he's got a tough task ahead of him.
Yeah, I mean, 7,500 plus yards rushing, 2,500 plus yards receiving. I think just based on stats, and a lot of the voters, you have to understand, are going to look at stats and stats only.
Yep.
That's not strong enough. Now, I would tell you this, as a guy who studies a lot of film, that's one of the baddest mothers I've ever watched play. He's one of the most complete football players I ever watched play. So from that standpoint, is he a Hall of Famer in my mind? Yeah. But the longevity aspect of it, lack of Super Bowl championships, and the lack of total production is going to keep him out in the voters' mind.
Yeah, no Super Bowls, doesn't have 10,000 yards rushing. I think he's not even in the top 20, so there's no way you could be a Hall of Famer not in the top 20.
Next!
All right, y'all, let's hit the hardwood. Yesterday was the 21-year anniversary of Spike Lee's famous movie, He Got Game, starring Ray Allen, a.k.a. Jesus Shuttlesworth, and Denzel Washington. Just a little FYI, my guy Kobe was supposed to take the role, but he was a little too busy training that summer. That's why he's the greatest.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
He's the greatest. But anyway, this movie is considered to be one of the best sports films of all time. So, in your guys' opinion, what sports movie is the GOAT?
Ooh, I got to go with Any Given Sunday. That's my game, probably because I'm a football player. But Any Given Sunday, man, that was like, when I watched that movie, I was like, this is football. Like, this is football right here.
I'm going dodgeball. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I tell you, White Goodman, are you kidding me? Globo Gym, we're better than you, and we know it. That's like my motto, man. I love that movie.
I like that. That's a good call, Eddie.
I gotta go. I had to go with my sport as well. White man can't jump.
Ooh,
I mean, it just. I mean, come on, trash talking, hoop. Rosie Perez back in the day. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had that one scene where I was like, okay, pause.
Rewind.
Bruh, I love that movie.
All right, I'm gonna show my age.
Yeah.
Y'all may not. Mark knows the movie. Brian's Song. About Gail Sayers and Brian Piccolo.
I can't even watch it.
It's a true story.
Oh, maybe.
You've never seen Brian's Songs, Reggie?
Oh.
It's a hell of a movie.
It's
Makes
a
you cry.
Oh, yeah, you cry like a baby.
It's a true story. Gail Sayers' teammate was Brian Piccolo in their primes. Brian Piccolo dies of cancer. This was back when Hollywood and the media used to actually try to promote understanding and good relationships between black and white people. It was made in that vein. Now all the movies in Hollywood try to have us at each other's throats. Brian's Song's great movie.
That's a great one. Speaking of football movies, I've got an honorable mention, All the Right Moves. With Tom Cruise.
Oh, high school football.
And Pipe.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was a great movie.
You got a movie.
Y'all dating yourselves up here.
I know,
Ain't seen that one either.
We over here like,
For me, it had to be Remember the Titans. Great movie.
Oh, that's a good
that'll make you cry too.
Bringing people together.
Yeah.
One of the best movies of all time.
All right, next.
All right, let's keep it on the hardwood, where Carmelo Anthony has entertained the idea of going back to the Knicks. The 10-time All-Star spent 6 seasons in New York and didn't seem to rule out a return when he was asked about the potential of his former team signing Warrior superstar Kevin Durant this summer. Guys, does Melo sound desperate here?
Man, bring Hoodie Melo back, man.
Bring him back?
I need Hoodie Melo back in the league, man. I'm a big Carmelo fan. Known him for a while, known his wife for a while. I think the world of him, man. I would love to see him back on a team that has good pieces around him, too.
Right.
Myself, I would love to see him back too, because what it said doesn't sound desperate. What it sounds like to me, he loves and misses the game. And I know that feeling. Like when you first out, you watching these guys in the playoffs, you love and miss the game, man, and that's all I hear from him.
Come on, Win. Don't do him like that.
What's that?
He out in the desert, man, just looking for some water.
Extra thirsty?
Thirsty, man. Thirsty. Yeah. I've been this thirsty, though. Ever check my DMs late at night? I've been this thirsty.
Boy, over there, you got
That's why I
in
can
the water, huh?
I'm not gonna hate on a guy for wanting to get back in. I think there comes a time in your life too when you start to look at things differently, as opposed to being a star, saying, "Man, I want to have a taste of being a guy that helps my team do whatever I can to win a championship." And
That's
I don't
not
know that you can
Carmelo.
do it yeah, well, it's not. And you probably can't do that at the Knicks, right? So, yeah.
He just wants to check. All right, time for Darnell's question of the day. Take it away.
It's Darnell. My guy. My question of the day. All right, guys, so apparently Joe Theismann gave Dwayne Haskins the green light to wear his number 7 for the Redskins. Been a huge deal over social media. So I want to ask you guys, why do jersey numbers matter so much to athletes?
That's the swag, man. You want to keep the same number that you had. Huh?
Why?
Because, I mean, if you killed it in that number, then you want to keep it. Like, when I got into the NFL, I tried to go after number 5. I tried to challenge the NFL and try to keep number 5. I don't understand. The bigger question is, why is the NFL so controlling over jersey numbers? Like, why do running backs have to wear 20s and 30s? Some of them numbers...
Are you still mad about something?
I am mad about it. I wanted to wear number 5.
That was my number 2.
I wanted to wear number 5, and they didn't let me. I just don't understand. Like, it's football. We know everybody who's in this supposed to be in their positions. The number isn't going to confuse anybody. They do it in college. They do it in high school. Why can't we do it in the NFL?
Because they don't want you to do it. They want to keep the thumb on you. Here's what I don't understand. Why did Dwayne Haskins need to get the papal blessing of Joe Theismann, who hasn't played there since '85? That's what I don't.
Number retired.
No, it's not.
No, it's not retired.
It's not retired.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Come on. Asking somebody, I could get the number and I got to ask him. Stop it. Don't knock it off.
I just don't see Is a 20? Is that a heavier jersey than a 5? What?
For me, I had significance for I like number 5. I was born in May, the 5th month, 14, 1, 4, 5, a bunch of stuff. At 78, 15 divided by 3 is 5. Oh, I had a bunch of 5 people in my family, so I was like, 5 is my number, right? And I was rocking with it. So a lot of people have, it means something. That number really means something to him. Coutinho was telling us in the green room, he was drafted 41st. And he just put 4 and 1 together to create 5 because he felt like he was better than everybody else. But that was the significance for him to take that number.
Did you ever have to pay for a jersey number from
No, I just couldn't get him. Like my OGs, like the older state, like my last year in Miami, I wanted to get 5. I wore 5 my first stint there. And Juwan Howard had it, so I had to flip it and go to 55.
Yeah.
So for me, I was a 10th rounder out of Idaho. They handed me 69. That's what I wore. They didn't make. I just wanted a suit. Man, you guys are. You're a first rounder. Like you were gonna get a suit. I was just begging for a suit. Just give me one suit, man.
If Gronk had known it was that easy to get number 69, he would have. All right, coming up, James Harden's playoffs never seemed to match his regular season exploits. And I think I figured out why.